Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rahab. Welcome to Market Mornings with Rahab. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Let's go ahead and make sure you all can hear me. If you would please go ahead and type the number 1 in the chat box. Sorry if you've seen the side of my head. Just trying to get my PowerPoint presentation up there. Let me know in the chat box, the comment box that you can. I would greatly appreciate it. Nothing worse than talking to myself for the next 20 minutes or so. Fantastic. We are working on moving the show, folks, to an 8:30 a.m. show versus a 9 a.m. To give you a little more time. We'll make it a little bit longer. It'll probably be a 30-minute show at that point. It'll give you a little more time to prep for what's going on with the market after we're done, so you can research some of the candidates that we're looking at here as well. So, all right, keep in mind as we go through, everything we look at is for educational purposes only. Nothing is meant to be advice and or recommendations. All right, if you have questions, comments, please make sure you drop them in the chat box there. I would greatly appreciate seeing some of those in there. It definitely helps us to know that we're doing the things we need to for helping you guys out. So let's put that down. Let's pop that up. And let's go and take a look first at the overall markets. So we got a little bit of bullishness. The 8:30 jobs report came out, right? Which let's go find an 8:30 candle. So that was the ended at 8:30, and you can see that 8:35 candle is when it went from 8:30 to 8:35. We had a little bit of pop on the initial news of the unemployment. We dropped a little bit in the new, I think 1,000 less people applied for unemployment this week than the previous. Not a big deal, but we're on the right path. They're talking up on how good it was compared to a year ago and so forth. So we've got lower highs right now on the ES. Right, if you look at yesterday, we had a declining ES. Yesterday, we had a really nice rise up. And remember where that line is, right? That vertical line right there. That's 5 p.m. close last night. And then that's 6 p.m. open last night on the futures. So we kind of went sideways. And then right about 10 o'clock or so, we took off, right? All the way into the peak, came into the European Open about 4 a.m. And then we've seen now lower highs setting up and some lower lows as well. So we're going to have to wait for the market to open to really get a good picture of what's happening with it right now. But that's what we're looking at right now on the ES. We are up 11.5 points, which is okay. Nothing great. YM, there's all kinds of fear-mongering stuff going on with CNBC. Oh, the Dow is potentially set to have a losing week. Oh, my goodness gracious, it's horrible. So what? My goodness, we're at all-time highs or near all-time highs. How worried are you that you might have a losing week? Oh, talk about clickbait. We might be setting up for a losing week on the market. Click here to learn how you protect your portfolio. It's ridiculous what these guys do on it. It's all sensationalism, every bit of it. Right now, we're up 26 points on the Dow. It isn't great. It's okay. I'll take it, right? Anything to the upside, right? NQ, trade station is very slow today. NQ is rocking, 84 points to the upside. They've just been straight up all, from the open last night. It was a slight climb yesterday, but, that big push up and fail, once again, look at those lower tops and lower bottoms. It took the market opening again at 6 p.m. for this to really take off. We've gone into a little bit of a pressure cooker type pattern there, a little bit of a compression, sideways, channel, whatever you want to call it, pattern. We do have a lower high now. I wouldn't worry too much about that high and that high being a few pennies off. That is a marked difference from the previous high we had. Our bottoms, we had a low here and a higher low here. So once again, we'll see how the pattern plays out. Could it be a wedge that's setting up? Don't know just yet. We'll have to allow it to function before we can. Yeah, the money printer is slowing down. Exactly, Alan. You got it, my friend. All right, so let's see. Russell, RTY, where are we? We're up 8 points. I'm good, right? On RTY, I am not that concerned with what's going on with the rut right now. I got my pad around here somewhere with my numbers on it. There we go. So I am far enough away right now that this week I'm not concerned with at all. Tomorrow's third Friday. This is a monthly option that we're looking at on the rut. So we've got an expiration on Friday and a settlement on Friday as well. it closes today. If it's a monthly, it closes today. You can't trade it tomorrow, but it exercises on tomorrow's print on the opening price there, or around the opening price. There are some rules around it, but nothing crazy on RUT. Bitcoin is at $59,000. There are people that are just devastated right now with as much as they have spent on Bitcoin. If we get a very big picture of Bitcoin, you could see that we've been very much in this sideways pattern. And guys, if you're looking for an opportunity to enter into a Bitcoin, I need it to break out. I need this pattern to change, right? And obviously, if you're looking to go long, I'm looking for the break to the upside. Now, I would be fine with a break to the downside. I don't think we're done. I think within the next year, we could potentially hit 100,000 on Bitcoin, which is why I'm invested in Video as well. I have Bitcoin, I have Ethereum, I have one or two other smaller coins, and then Video, BITO. And as soon as an ETF comes out that is actual related to holding this, this is a futures ETF on BITO. As soon as they have the futures ETF the non-futures one come out, they're actually going to hold the currency itself, and it may be just Bitcoin, it may be multiple, it may be whatever ones they choose to. But as soon as that comes out, I'll be looking to invest in that as well, right? So my pressure cooker says get above 61,000 if we're looking to buy. And if we break below that 59, which, 58 and change that we've hit these bottoms at, I'm okay. There's plenty of opportunity still on Bitcoin if we get that pullback, right? Gold, it's gold and then their hills. Just takes a long time to walk up it with TradeStation. So we've seen lower highs on gold right now. So the gold market is not too concerned with the Dow pulling back. We look at crude oil, 77.74. Yes. Come on, baby, light my fire. Heating oil coming up for negotiation soon. You'll hear me say this every year about November, December time. Just depends the company we go with. So I'm liking the pullback in there. I would love to see us get back under that 72 level. That would be okay if we could do that. Not sure if it'll happen, but crude's down a little bit today. And then nat gas, actually crude is up a little bit right now from where it's closed, but very little, 15 cents a barrel. Nat gas, similar pattern to crude. It's almost a duplicate of what crude has done. And we've had a little bit of climb in the gas market as well, right? Excellent. Okay, so let's go and look at our candidates. So the first thing I want to do is set you up so you can see all of the position I've got listed on this page. I look at the market as the S&P. I also have Video up there, and I call it Video. I'm sure it's not. It's Bido, right? Video is just sounds like a cooler symbol, right, to me. Movers and shakers, these are the ones we're going to look at now. And here's my Pop 5K stuff down here. All of these are setting up, folks. They're just, man, great opportunities on every one of those candidates. So with that, let's open up here. Hey, guys, just out of curiosity, how'd you do yesterday? What did you trade? Let me know. Drop it in the chat box yesterday. How'd you do? I don't care if it was paper trades, funded trades. Doesn't make a difference. Trading is trading is trading. If you're a newer trader and you're trying to learn how to do this, then you should be doing paper trades, non-funded trades. So what I want you to do is tell me how you did. Drop them in. Did you take any of the candidates from yesterday that we talked about here? Drop them in. All right. So let's jump in. And first thing we're going to look at is Macy's, right? So Macy's had earnings come out, and actually most of our candidates today that we're going to be looking at were our earnings candidates. So Macy's is $35. They are a monthly, actually they're a weekly optionable stock. So I'll be looking at Macy's. They're up right now about $4.50, $4.25. I'll be looking at Macy's as a naked put, potentially a bull put spread, but naked put for sure on a Macy's. BJ's, and again, a lot of big names out today. BJ's, they closed up at $60. They're at 64.5-ish. So they're up about $4.60 right now. They only have monthly options on them. I will be looking at a potential bull put spread on BJ's. KSS, which is Kohl's. So Macy's, BJ's, Kohl's, all retail, right? They're up right now about $5. They do have weekly options on them, right? Kohl's, it's you got some lower cost stores like a Walmart. You take a step up and you get to a JCPenney. It's a small step up, but you take a step up into a JCPenney. Kohl's kind of kicks up a little bit from there, and then you start getting into Nordstrom's and then the higher level stuff, the Gucci's and so forth from there. So not a bad, they're kind of middle of the road, a little bit on the higher end as far as cost goes, but not expensive. So good move on Coles today, right? $5. We'll be looking at a bull put spread on them. The naked put component, I really want to see that on. I really want to see the naked puts on stocks that are 40 and under, 40-ish and under. Once you get higher than that, I can do better with other types of trades. All right, excellent. Frankie, you said you did Micron yesterday. That is good. Jeff said, hey, Jeff, good to see you, my friend. Jeff said Amazon with a nice profit. Robert said couldn't trade. That's okay. Hey, listen, that's why we do this, isn't it? We do this so we can make our schedule and do our thing, right? And you make it work, guys. Here, many people right now are sitting at work. They're at work. Some of you might don't tell the boss. You might be watching this at work, right? You're on your phone in a bathroom or something, or outside pretending to take a smoke break, even though you don't smoke, and you're watching the show, or you do that every day at the start of the market. Where will I be at the start of the market? When I'm done teaching this show today, I immediately go and jump in. I've got my far infrared sauna warming up, and I will be jumping in that sauna immediately. I've got my laptop with me. I built a little stand to raise it up off of the seat because the seat is heated. The far infrared comes through it, or at least some of the heat of it does. But to raise it up a little bit, and I'll be trading from inside of there. It's nice and relaxed. It's comfortable. I got a little back support that's angled, kind of curvy, that you can just lean against the wall and just chill, right? You can't do that when you're working. I do this so I can do what I want when I want. That's why I go ahead and trade, right? Oh, you're asking about that. Got it, Frankie. Robert said, yep. Let's see. Charles said, I think I got the entry right on Adobe. Didn't quite get the move I wanted, but earned a little profit. Hey, listen, we've got a goal and we've got a target, but we've got rules, right? If it never achieves that target, if it never achieves that number, that's okay. We'll take the trade anyway, right? You take that trade because you don't know if it's going to do that. How do I know yesterday Apple was an amazing move yesterday for an Apple? Or how do I know NVIDIA? Well, I knew NVIDIA was going to be a big move today. How do you know NVIDIA is going to be a big move, or that Costco is going to come out, or BJ's or Kohl's or whoever is going to have a good move, a great move? You don't. Until you take that trade, your setup is there. The key is, can you find the clear and concise entry and get in at the right place? All right, so on Kohl's, we'll be looking at a bull put spread for Kohl's, right? KSS, Alibaba. They never seem to fail to disappoint, right? I mean, they just, goodness gracious. And you can see they were down a little bit yesterday, right? And kaplunk, they're down $13 today, right? And I get it. Coming out of the China stocks, a lot of regulations with the Chinese government. There's a big concern there of how these guys are able to make money. I mean, I like Jack Ma a lot, right? A lot. But I just don't know with the regulations with China saying you make too much money and we want most of it back now. We're not letting you get that rich type things. Your company get that big. Government ownership now and so forth. There's concerns. So Alibaba, there are other options out there besides an Alibaba. I'm not saying buy stock, but there's another company that I buy stuff from all the time in Asia, where I have China, mostly very low cost on shipping, where Alibaba, a lot of these guys have gotten nuts with what they want shipping for. The item is $12 and they want $17 to ship. Most of what I ship from China, and it's tools. I buy a lot of tools over there, specialty things I just can't find here. It takes a while to get it delivered, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. I don't care. It's not an emergency. If it was, I'll buy it local. And, you pay $2, $3, $4 to ship them. Right? Alibaba, a little bit higher on some of their shipping. Bear call spread on Alibaba for sure. I like this a lot. As long as I can get the strikes that I want, I like Alibaba a lot as a potential. Yeah, Robert said that was a win for me. Cool. I missed Apple, but held discipline and didn't chase. I missed the first part, Robert. And that was a win for me. Haha. No, Robert, you're right. You didn't take the trade. Maybe it did what you would have liked it to do, but you didn't take it because you were concerned it didn't fit your rules. You missed the entry. You didn't chase after it. That's a home run. There's no better trade than that. The expression of let the cream rise to the top. Get rid of the garbage, right? That's the key. They are, say, hey, I think it's DeBang I think it's DeBang is the name of the company. I got to look it up. It's weird. I get emails from him every day on my Hotmail account to look at. So, but I'll find out and I'll let you know in another show. So Alibaba bear call spread, right? JD, let's do it, right? JD had earnings come out. They're sitting up right now about $4. I'm going to be looking at a bull put spread. Cisco, not surprised on a Cisco. Kaplunk, right? They're down about $3.50 right now. Bear call spread for sure on Cisco. Dun, 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 dun. NVIDIA, I love them. They are fantastical. They are awesome, guys. I love this company. They're part of our power option plays. And you can find a link down below to learn a little bit more about power option plays, right? But look at the move. I mean, it's slow and steady wins the race, right? Quick little pop yesterday after the announcement. They kind of went sideways, and they've had a little bit of a gain all day today, all pre-market, right? Bull put spread without a doubt on them. If I can get up above a key level and a pullback and a bounce off of one of my fibs, I will be looking at a long entry on NVIDIA. So NVDA, meaning a call option. So right now on NVIDIA, we're sitting at 320. So right here, if I can blow through the 323 today, retest it and bounce, 340 is our next target. I'll be looking at a directional trade for today, meaning the option of this week. I will not be holding this overnight. It will be a weekly option on NVIDIA. Right? And this was earnings. BBWI is another one. Bath and Body Works. This was earnings also. They're up about $4.39. We'll be looking at a bull put spread. VSCO. VSCO was earnings. You can see the nice pop, and it's pulled back a little bit. Monthly options on this. They're up $4.50 right now. Bull put spread will be the trade setup for it. Now, Deere is in the news again with more employment, more labor issues, or not issues, but information. So they signed a contract. There is still 2 more pending contracts that they've got to go with, but the workers approved it. They didn't sign it. The workers approved the contract. So we're up right now about $8.50. I'll be looking at, again, another bull put spread. But Deere is not for the faint of heart right now because they've got all of these fading issues that we don't have answers to. Could the other labor groups say, no, we're not going to accept it. We want more, whatever. So a little caution there, right? All right, so let's go take a look. Frankie was asking for Micron as we first got started here. So let's go look at MU. MU is up $1.32 right now. So let's go back here and check it out. All right. So Micron is at 76.78. So we're just above that 76.41. So Frankie, get me up a little bit higher, retest it and bounce. That is a great potential. It's an inverted zero line breakout, it's called. And we're looking at the move to, and again, that's resistance at 78.82 on Micron. Let me see what else we got in here. Gene was asking for Netflix. Guys, dropping back in again. I've got too many notes and comments that came in to see them all. So drop your candidates back in again. So let's see. Netflix. I don't know why I didn't go the first time. So Netflix. Where are we right now on Netflix? All right, let's go back here. So Netflix is at $692.16 right now. It's up 47 cents. We need to pull back to the 682 half level on Netflix, Gene. That's really what I need to see is that pullback first and the bounce, and then 700 is our resistance. It's hard for me to take a trade in there unless there's a pivot point that we can take it from, right? Say, hey, you are welcome. Let's see. Alan's asking for Tesla. Okay. Got to use an S first. Let's go over here and get Tesla's pricing for the morning. Yeah, no news of Musk selling shares today, huh? Go figure. All right, Tesla right now is up $21. It's at $11.10, right? So we got $11.03. Love it. Absolutely love it, Alan. So what do I want to see? I want to see a pullback to that 1103 and a bounce intraday, and I will be all over a call option on this one. And I'll be all over it for today. Right now, we've got 2 days left, because of today. Let's see if I can just break that down a little bit smaller. So on the options, I'll be looking for a 70 delta. These are yesterday's prices. Granted, we're up $21. It's going to move, but we should be able to get a 70 delta option for about 11 or 12 bucks right come today, right? Whatever that 70-ish delta is, 65, 75, somewhere in there. We should be able to get it for about 11 or 12 bucks, right? Not an expensive option at all in comparison to what Tesla looks like on a Monday. All right, we're running out of time here, so let's get through these quick. ABBV, get me above the 118 level, retest and bounce, and there's the opportunity. For those of you that are in our Monster Market Movers training that we do, actually tonight is Monster Market Movers. We do a Fibonacci 4-step trade. We will be looking at this as a Fib 4-step. Let me write it down. ABBV for Fib 4-step. All right, we'll be looking at this as a Fib 4-step trade. One day I'll share with you guys, but for the bullish side, 118 above, retest, bounce. Let's see, 3. We need a Fib it in here, so we need to split that level in half. We're going to put it as green because I'm going to look as an 882 as a Fib 4-step. So you're looking at 119.71 as resistance. Dash. Paula said for a zero-line breakout. Oh, yeah, Paula, it's a great zero-line breakout. I love the setup, right? Absolutely love the setup. We need to put Fibbits on both sides, regardless of whether we need it or not. If we're going to look at it as a zero-line breakout, we need to use a -136 and a 118, right? So you're going to have your target around 233.5 and then around 240.5. Somewhere around there is where your two targets are going to be. And your stop will be down below that 227, probably right around my tool has gone away with pricing on there, but probably right around that 225 quarter half level, somewhere around there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Was it helpful? Let me know. Put it in the comments below. Is there a candidate that you like? Is there one I should be looking at that we haven't looked at yet? Let me know in the comments down below. With that, we're good. Make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it. And remember, you're just one trade away. Take care, and I will see you all at our next update. Bye for now.